Welcome back to Solace, my geekers, tweakers, and goons. I thought about this over the weekend and realized we weren't niche enough, so I decided to give you something to watch as you listen to me yap. It's something I never really realized how much I'd enjoy growing up, a conversation like you'd have with a friend while playing Minecraft. Personally, I usually end up reflecting while zoning out playing Minecraft. It's kind of meditative, but for now, I'm going to be talking over the gameplay, but eventually I'll incorporate my live thoughts into it as well. But for now, for the third time, I hope you enjoyed today's video. So, something I've been thinking about is how, whenever we take action, we should remember the opportunities that mistakes could provide us with. The impact can be devastatingly large or insignificant within the next minute or two. And because that causes a catalyst for change, it also is what provides us with the ability to take action to further avoid repeating the same mistake, right? You usually don't want to keep putting your hand on the stove unless you're masochistic or avoidant and learning your lessons, which is still masochistic, but I understand there's a lot of fear behind change because change means you'll no longer be who you are right now. And for the brain, it's pretty scary for it to deal with as its functional purpose is survival, not change. When we make a mistake, sometimes we make it weigh more on our hearts than we should, and that makes for a much harder task at hand when it comes to resolving it. The way to resolve an issue is always going to be to see it through, and being avoidant in the possibility of change is what will always be what holds you back from progressing. Your potential is limitless and what it is you're meant to do. And honestly, if you genuinely dedicate your mind to the task at hand and do not lose faith in your ability to eventually get it right, then you will get it right. I feel like sometimes because we take the examples from the lives of people who don't really dedicate themselves fully to what it is they desire, but are just enough above average that they stand out, we group these examples as the standard, and so our subconscious expectation becomes that trying rarely yields results when no, that isn't the case at all. What it ends up doing, though, is creating the standard because it makes people lower their expectations of themselves, which in turn makes it a self fulfilling prophecy. Because if you don't believe you can do it, then nobody else believes you can, then how could you? You wouldn't even think about trying. And if those same people feel like they've gotten enough examples from life that have shown them it's rare, so therefore it couldn't be them, then it couldn't be. But do you know why? It's because of what they choose to believe to be the case. To be special, you must be willing to do special things. And the reason 99.5% of people are not living the way they want to is because they're not willing to dedicate themselves fully to what it is they want to. And if they have quote unquote tried before, they allowed excuses and subconscious beliefs to sway their mind and convince themselves to drop it again. But do you know what you'll end up seeing happening with most of them who do not give up fully? They would either go back to the same thing over and over again, regardless of their lack of success, because by the end, they realize that they're succeeding in learning the wrong ways. If that way didn't work, then I won't have to try that way again. And after a while, as if sharpening a blade, you begin to perfect your craft so that you enjoy it in the way that you should be doing it. Not the way everyone should, but the way you should. And the way that makes you special, your niche. Through trial and error, you'll be able to get better and better at what it is you wish to be better at, but you have to be willing to try again and remind yourself that even if you quote unquote failed, that failure is another step towards your success, never something that'll take away from you unless you let it. So don't let it, my friends. The next time something has gone wrong, take it as an opportunity to prove to yourself how much of a problem it truly isn't. Acknowledge that you've got it, and if you've messed up, that you won't do it again. Unfortunately, sometimes change hurts, but beauty results from that pain, like a tattoo or being birthed. But I hope that all makes sense and that you've enjoyed today's video. If so, drop me a comment and let me know. And if you enjoy the change in format, I'll probably start playing this and other games along with my commentary, live and all. But for now, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Love you.